So now that we have completed our surface material and the color of our surface material and all of its other elements, the next thing that we will do is let's create an effect overall for all of this material or for all the parts of the material. So I will just go to color blend material here, and then as you can see there are various inputs here. So what I will do is I will just match what is here in the outputs. I will just match it with what is here. Okay, so for example, in our base material, the base, what we only have are base, normal, roughness, metallic, height, and ambient occlusion. So when I click here, I can set this here. When I click the material color blend, or is the channels here, I can set this to false so that it will be hidden, because we don't need diffuse. We only need base color, normal. Don't need a specular, so just set that to false. Don't have emissive. Roughness, so glossiness is not needed here. Also metallic, yes, don't need specular, but we also have ambient occlusion and height. So right now those are also the ones present here: base color, metallic. So now all I need to do is just drag and connect all of these together so that they will be blending. Oops. And then ambient occlusion. Okay, so now that means these two are going to blend. And the next thing that I will do is I will create a mask for it, or for them to blend. So as if you look here right now, if I will drag this by default is colored white. So if I will drag this to preview it in the 3D view, it will appear flat and white. So I can go down to the height and set that opacity to 0 so that it returns to my original height scale. And then let's say I would like to color it let's say gray, or a little bit like that. For example, we will make it appear as if it was, or there was an ash fall, for example, that color. Now let's try to generate a mask for it. I will go to spacebar and I will type in dirt. We will need, for mask, we will need a dirt generator. Here, as you can see, these square icons are maps, procedural maps. The round ones are generators. So we need, for example, this dirt generator here. So this is what a dirt generator look like. It is a mask that we can customize with the following requirements. For example, we need an ambient occlusion, so the things that are here can also be connected or come from our base material. So the ambient occlusion is here, so we can connect it there. Next is the curvature, so that means I can do a space bar, look for a curvature. I will choose the curvature smooth, and then in the curvature smooth I will click and connect it. But the curvature is also looking for a normal. Since our base material has a normal, I'll just drag it and plug it in there. So now it is improving here, as you can see. The next thing is I will now just press number 3 or 1 to hide that or simplify our connections. And then now the mask that is being generated here, I can click and drag, and there it is. So as you can see, the mask is now starting to work. But right now we still need to adjust. So what I can do is, in the dirt generator settings, I can lessen the dirt level so that it will not be that much visible, or I can crank it up and then I can adjust the dirt contrast. If nothing is happening, I can adjust this dirt level. For example, the amount of the grunge there. Okay, so that is how we can control it. So I can adjust, for example, the color of this, and you can see you can also do a moss effect on it. So it depends on whichever requirement you would like to go to. If I go back here, or if I can try and go back here, I can go back into the mask and adjust the grunge amount to further distort the mask, or to further have effect on the appearance of the blended color. So that is how you can apply an effect directly onto our material. Okay, I'll see you on the next lesson.